Post-game with Brian Farber after a Sockers 13-6 win over the Tacoma Stars. Biggest game as a Socker, 5 goals and 1 assist for Brian. And I talked with Cheeky Luna about this, Farbs, in the post-game interview. The work that you have done in practice is clearly translating now out on the field. I've seen better, crisper passing from this Socker side in the last 2-3 games than I saw all year.
I mean, yeah. What we've been doing this week is actually our best week of training, our best week on power play, and it showed tonight. So, I mean, it's kind of that point in the season anyway. So, you know, the rust is off, and we're starting to buzz. We're flowing together. So, and this is the tightest team I've been a part of in a long time. So, when we're all on the field, we're all feeling it. We're unstoppable, I guess.
Talk a little bit about that man advantage. San Diego goes 3 for 3 tonight, by far their best effort of the year. What changed for the Sockers?
We're just trying to move fast. We're trying to do things a little bit differently. We mixed it up tonight. We had Eddie on top. We had Cheeky down low with me. So we've been trying different things, different ways to go. And Phil put a little pressure on us tonight and said, you know, if you don't score on the first 2, then we're changing it up. And so I said, I'm not getting off of this thing, so we're going to score goals.
And sure enough, you did. Now, San Diego really took it to Tacoma throughout this game. The high-pressure strategy that Coach Salvaggio told you he was going to employ from minute 1 of this game, you guys kept it up until minute 60. I was amazed with how much pressure you guys were willing to put on the Stars.
Yeah, and it's a small field, so you know you feel like you're working really, really hard, but you're not really covering that much space, so your legs don't get tired as quick. So I'd say we probably could have done another 2 quarters of that, actually. You know, and again, we're fit because we played a certain amount of games now and trained. So definitely on this small field, the high pressure works in our benefit, and we never stop, we never let off. They just keep coughing up balls, and then they panic, they don't know what to do, and then we continue to just get loose balls and then capitalize off of them. So they made a lot of mistakes that went our way tonight.
Boy, a lot of those goals for you came on those little back post finds. Your teammates are finding you beautifully, and I don't think I've seen a player in the PASL that is able to pop more backdoor, back post goals than Brian Farber. I
learned that my first year from Aaron Susi telling me exactly what to do and said, you do this, you'll score goals. And that's the way indoor is supposed to be played. You're supposed to get backdoor finishes. You're supposed to have a team that can suck everybody over to one side and find the open guy, and that's how it's done. And now we're starting to do that, and I think it's taken a while for guys to recognize that I only go backdoor. I always run backdoor, and then now they're just giving me the ball, and they're easy. So, I mean, I have to credit everybody that gave me a backdoor ball tonight. 3 goals and tap-ins, so it's kind of, I guess, it's pretty easy.
Well, what's left in the tank for this team? Another game tomorrow at 3 o'clock. The U.S. Open Cup advance is already in the back pocket, and I think for this Socker side, there are going to be fans out there that are going to wonder, well, how much intensity can San Diego bring to the pitch back-to-back games?
Well, I think you'll see a lot of the same. I think, I don't know if Dan's going to play tomorrow. He hurt his groin. Looks like Miguel's knee's good, so injury report coming from me, I think we'll be pretty strong tomorrow.
Brian, great game, 5 goals and an assist, and another San Diego win. How sweet it is.
Thank you.